Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin. And this time we're going to be talking about on the LNA server. There has been a big patch note. They just released the Paladin job. So we're gonna answer all of the things that you need to do or need to prioritize, the things that you need to skip on this patch if ever there will be a spender, or there will be spenders who will be watching this video, and at the same time the things that you need to consider if you want to go for a Paladin. Okay, so let's start with the patch notes. Of course, it's this one. So again, this is concentrated on the LNA or Latin North American servers. All right, so if you are asking what server am I playing on the LNA server, that would be Morok 3. Aside from that, there has been a huge merge on this patch. So our server Morok 3 will now have Morok 4, 5, and 6 together as the Morok 3 as the mother server. So all of that will be joining the party. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so this just happened right now. Retribution of the Light. Okay, so new content. Crusader, of course, there will be a Crusader benefit. So double experience from daily commissions as a Crusader, exclusive rewards upon reaching certain levels as a Crusader, etc., etc. Okay, so they have also added the card preset. Wow. Okay, this is really good. This has been the biggest quality of life improvement update that they have launched in the global server, and the LNA servers are getting it as early as now. So this is gonna be so good. So for those who are expecting an optimization or inquiring an optimization service from us from the LNA server, this will be included, the card preset. Okay, so the Grand Sage presents a card preset enabling swift card changes during battles. If you want to know where it is or what it is this one. Okay, you see this belt? Okay, you get this belt when you avail of the Kafra VIP. So that goes for 1 month, right? So when you click it, you have now different types of presets. You can set a card set for large monsters, medium monsters, for your PvP, for Juperos, Temple of Nightmare in the future, because they'll be releasing Temple of Nightmare next. Versus Wind, this is just for Mistress, just in case. Magic damage, Freya Mirage, etc. So this is empty. So whenever I think I have to empty my cards, then I'll click on this one. So that is also available for those who did not or who do not have their Kafra activated. So it is still F2P friendly. All you have to do is click on any of your gear, click on card, and you will see the album belt here. So it just takes you like around 3 more clicks if you are an F2P in order for you to change your card presets here. So not much of a worry for those F2Ps such as me on LNA server. Okay, next. It is this one. Oh yeah, baby, Smeldon. Smeldon cores are now in. Okay, so for those who are gonna be so excited for this one, they will be releasing Smeldon at first as the top prize, the most expensive Veros cores out there, and only those who don't care about money are gonna spend on this one. If you are that spender who value your money, don't spend yet for Veros cores or for Smeldon. The first reason is that in the future, it will be very common. Okay, as of now in the global server, it's very common. Every now and then we get, Smeldon cogwheels. Number 2, they are still very pricey, expensive. So as compared with the events right now, Smeldon cogwheels are just a normal reward. So you'll be getting a lot of that in the future. Don't rush yourself. If you want to, get ahead, of course there's a price of getting ahead in this game. That's the only reason for you to go for the Smeldon cogwheels. The third reason is that it's random. RNG, still pure RNG. When you get it, it's RNG if it's one skill or two skills. It's still RNG for the skills itself. You may get a very bad skill Smeldon or a very good one. So it's RNG. And also, it's RNG on their weights. More on their weights because one Smeldon cogwheel is 7 weight. The only big reason for one to get a Smeldon cogwheel is if there is a skill on a Smeldon cogwheel that will be specifically pumping up your character. For example, if you are a biochem, there is a level 10 skill on a biochem, but we still don't have biochem here. So most of the skills that you'll be getting from the Smeldon cogwheels or the cores are just gonna be upgraded version of your current Demic cogwheels, but in a big way. It's from level 7 to level 10. All of this are gonna be level 10. So if you value it that much, then feel free to gamble. But it's really such a gamble. Pure RNG on this one. Okay, so next, upgraded guild league. So this has just come out of our Taiwan server, global server. So they are also getting it. The LNA servers are also getting the upgraded guild league commands, skills, and buffs. Okay, so I have not yet even talked about this on the global server, but we're gonna talk about it here. So for the commander skills, of course, there will be a new commander skills aside from the skills that they get when the secondary battlefield reaches on a certain morale point. So now you have a group warp wherein the commander will place a flag and everyone will get an icon on their gameplay, wherein if they click on that icon, they'll be teleported at once on the same on the spot of the flag. So this is really good and at the same time kind of tricky to use because once you use it, you're very susceptible to Oblivion or Frozen World, or you may use it in order for you to gain advantage on getting a node. It's up to you. Next, group buff. Increase physical damage and magic damage reduction by 40% for 15 seconds. So this will be this will be available on the first part of the battle. You get 2 opportunities for this when your HP of the guild or the points go down to 2000. Next would be control immunity for 10 seconds. This happens or this gets available on 1000 HP or points. Okay, next, now for the personal skills, it's kind of different here. This will be random on those members of the battlefield. For example, the buff has no cooldown and only one buff can be active at a time. The first one is a very big buff, Death Blow Decree. The enemy units within 3 meters of the chosen person or player will have their HP reduced to 1% of their max HP. Simple as that. Wow. Okay, this will be for those who re-enter the battlefield. So I think the Death Blow Decree is the one that they formulated to prevent spawn camps, wherein if your enemies are so overpowered, they just camp at your spawn. Okay, so that's the Death Blow Decree. Next is Piercing Strike. Enemy units within 3 meters have their physical and magic damage reduction minus 100% for 5 seconds. Again, to prevent spawn camps. Okay. Next, Immune Monolith. Gain control immunity within 6 seconds. Next, movement speed plus 30% for 10 seconds on Blink Step. Force Field Aegis. Physical damage and magic damage reduction plus 100% for 10 seconds. And then Sacrifice Strike, minus 12% max HP per second, but you gain plus 300 physical and magic damage bonus for 6 seconds. Spirit Guardian, upon use, the HP will not drop below 1% for 3 seconds. So all of these triggers will be, because of the prevention, for the prevention of spawn camp. Okay, next, the Emoji Machine. So the Emoji Machine will be giving you an Octopus Drift Bottle And one of the big prizes here will be Smeldon cogwheels. So this is what I've been telling you guys about. The recent emoji machine that we had, Smeldons are just like loitering around everywhere. You get Smeldon every now and then. So there's no need to rush on this one. If you are a medium or low spender, you don't have to rush on this one. People will be spending a lot of money on this just to get their Smeldon cogwheel, but I've seen a lot of people who have spent thousands of US dollars and still did not get the Smeldon that they need. So there's no reason for you to push hard on this one. If you have a little bit of, Nyanberry, then go for it. If not, then it's also wise to skip this one. Just go for the freebies on this one or on the F2P side on this one. And believe me, even right now, I've never used the Octopus Drift Bottle mount. If that's what you want here, you're not going to be using it, okay? The only thing that you would want here is the Titanium Force. And you have to save the Titanium Force because the Titanium Force are the ones that you use to reset the skills on your Smeldon. And you use it when you already have a low weight Smeldon. But as of the moment, it's okay not to focus on this one, okay? Wheel of Drake, this is where you get, more Smeldon cogwheels, more items. But this is the one that I would be suggesting for you to focus on if you are a spender. The Wheel of Drake gives you a lot of good rewards for a very small Nyanberry price. So if it is the same as the price as we have on the global server, it is just around less than 4,000 Nyanberries, and you get a lot of it, a lot of things here. Light and dark feathers, 2 optional orange sigils, 1 Smeldon cogwheel, etc. So you have a lot of things that you can get from the Wheel of Drake, so it's gonna be worth it of your Nyanberries if ever you have one, okay? Next would be the new gacha. Okay, the next gacha will be the marine uniform. This marine uniform is good because you have 3% chance to cast water ball on the gacha costume, but that would be only applicable for the wizards. As my time as a high wizard before, sometimes I use the marine uniform. Most of the times, I'm using a different gacha. The only reason why I use marine uniform sometimes is because I am fighting Chimera or Moonlight Flower. Those are the only times that I am using this one, because 3% chance is kind of a low chance in my opinion. But if you're gonna use it continuously, then it might proc for quite some time. Okay, so aside from the looks, that's the only thing that I would suggest for you to go for this one. The back wear is for the ranged players, but I don't see it, replacing the being a long-term use for ranged players. So you don't have to, dig up a lot of your Nyanberries to purchase gacha tickets for this one. It's just, it can be easily skipped. Okay, you can skip that one. Okay, so next, new appearance, new packs. What else? Premium sign in. What else? Holgrens Redemption. Yep, don't miss this event, the Holgrens Redemption. This is really good. Okay, this is really one of those places wherein you can get a couple of rewards, but this is time gated. Please look at the time. I don't know how to translate this on our time because we are in the Philippines, but kindly look at this. And these are the spawn time of Holgren, and all you have to do is attack Holgren, and you don't need to be, focused that much on DPS or something, but you just have to do it. Okay, so if you do it continuously, you will be getting the purple box, and there's there's just a limit for the purple box, so it's okay. So next would be Operation Commission, Desire for Battle as usual. Oh my goodness, double card drop rate. This is really good. It starts on May 27 up to June 3. Okay, this is just what I call this one, 1 week. Okay, then Treasure Hunter, Pet Memorizing, and then I think that's it. So new jobs upcoming on the future content. Oh my goodness, they'll be releasing new jobs in the future. of course, but I think this is gonna be faster release. I do believe that they want to, you know, catch up to the global content, but not that close. Okay, new series of equipment. This is already the preview of the Temple of Nightmare. Okay, and then new gameplay for fair competition. I'm not sure. Oh, that is Moonlight. Okay, that is Moonlight, the F2P PvP scenario. Okay, they'll be releasing that on the next one. Okay, so let's now talk about Crusader. Crusaders are really awesome job classes. So there are pros and cons for you to consider if you will be transferring to a Crusader. For more information about the discussion of a Crusader, I'll be making a video about that. Since this is already 15 minutes long, I have to create a new video, a separate video, because people will be angry about the long video that I'm making. So the next video will be if you have to transfer on Crusader, what are the things that you need to consider. All right, so that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you haven't liked this video, please do leave a like, share this to your friends, and click that bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again on the next video. Bye-bye.